Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an ELC EVEN 90. It's a French Tier 8 premium light tank, and this one's located on the south spawn of Malinovka under the command of FortQ2. Yes, it's another of my replays. I played this one early in the morning actually. I was playing on my General Disturbance account, but I decided to switch over to a different one, and this game happened. Well, I've got a 90mm gun capable of 220 alpha, and as I'm a light tank, I'm going to go light tank spotting. Yep, I'm doing the job that all light tanks are supposed to do: find the enemy and allow your team to hit them. So I'm heading off to the bush. I know there's a risk that the enemy might blind fire this bush, but I'm just going to sit on this side and try and spot them. Okay, found one. Tiger 2. Highlighting for my team, and I'm loaded. 3 shells in the magazine, ready to go. Well, I'm picking up spotting assist already, and I'm already over 1,000. And there's a couple of tanks, a TVP T5051 and a Wizzy 132, making their way down the west side of the map. Now this is a tier 10 game, 357 matchup. And yep, I'm a tier 8 light tank, so I'm going to earn a lot of XP if I can highlight higher tier tanks being damaged. Well, there's a Reveille, or ravioli as Jingles called it. In fact, actually they were known as raviolis. Quite a few people actually did call them raviolis, but of course it's a version of the M4. We can't see those tanks off to the west now. I think that's because they've dropped below the water bank, or next. They've gone down to the bank next to the water, and they're now hidden for view. But we can see an M41 Walker Bulldog, and we can still see that Reveille. Oh, and there's an AMX M449. That's another M4 variant built by the French. And a bit of damage going in there on the Reveille. Now you can see I've partially got my rear of the vehicle sticking outside the bush. And that's not really very good, because the rear of the vehicle is one of the reference points. So if you were spotted by those vehicles to the west, then they might spot me in the bush and I might be in trouble. I'm approximately 300 to 400 meters from those tanks, but I don't really want them to see me if I can help it. Yep, just checking to see, are they invisible? No, so I'm going to go a bit closer into the bush. The bush is now protecting me fully. That's it. He can't see me. Even if he gets behind me, he can't see me now. But there's the Bulldog. We spotted him. He went close to the edge, and my teammates are now getting shots into him, which means I'm picking up more spotting. I'm now up to 2.3k. There's the Reveille again. Just keep highlighting the enemy. I'm not sure they can actually see that Reveille now, but there he is again. Keeps popping out, I think, to make the occasional shot and pulling back in. There's a TVP down there. That's the riverbank. Look back to the Reveille, and there's the Bulldog. Yep, we can see the Bulldog way off in the distance over there. And there's an Object 704. Now that's a priority target. And looks like my teammates are going to town, and looks like they've damaged his tracks. I've got Eagle Eye, so I know that they have damaged the tracks. May have burned his repair kit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he burned his repair kit to get back into cover, because it was red tracks that it went orange or amber, which tends to make me think that he repaired his tracks and then pulled back. There's the Bulldog again. Still sitting up on the hill over there. Of course, once you've been spotted, that's quite a vulnerable position. You don't really want to be seen whilst in that position, because unless you drop below the ridge line, you can be hit. There's the M449 again. And 704 in the Revolution behind that other rock. And the TVP doesn't want to come around the corner. I think the reason for that is there's an SU-130PM and a T-30 pointed at that corner. And if they do come around the corner, they're likely to get shot with a high caliber weapon. As you know, the T-30 carries a 155mm gun and the SU-130 a 13cm gun. Well, that 704 is getting really badly damaged. I've picked up a huge amount of stun assist off him so far. And the Scorpion G has been spotted as well. Still looking. Now my team are moving up. They've conquered the hill and they're coming down the other side. So I'm thinking about moving up to get close to the enemy. The M449's gone down. He's been taken out, killed by the T-30. And I'm going to make a move. Now I'm going to help the team by getting closer to the enemy and starting to annoy them and harass them. And that will give the rest of my team a chance to move up and take the last of them out. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to drive up along this ditch right in front of their positions. And then when I think the moment's right, I'll go around and loop around that rock and fire rounds into the enemy as I do so. And I should be able to discover a few. Oh, found the SU-130. There's the Object 704. Fire one round at him. I take a round from the SU-130. Go for the Revolution and get a kill shot. Duck down. Oh, took a round from the TVP. But I'm in the ditch now, so I'm relatively safe, and I'm zigzagging to throw off any shots. I've lost virtually all my health, only down to 73 hit points now. But I'm reloading. I'm now going to cut across and go down the back of the map next to the T-54 lightweight and spot on this SU-130. See if I can harass him a bit more. I've loaded APCR now just to make absolutely certain I pen the enemy. There is a Object 261 down there as well. And there's the TVP. He's been killed. There's the SU-130. Is he looking at me? Not sure, but he is firing in our direction. Oh, there we go. Try to get another shot in. No, I fail. But the T-54 lightweight takes out the SU-130. And there's the Object 261. He's in the water. And the T-62 is going after him. And it looks like he drowned. What a loser. Don't go into the water and drown. You fight. Well, that's the game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Oh, well, it's only a second-class tanker, but it is the Holy Trinity. I got Spotter, Patrol Duty, and Scout. If you get that combination, you've really been doing your job as a spotter for your team. A very good combination indeed. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, there you go. When it comes to damage, I was right down at the bottom. I only managed to get 145 hit points of damage by killing that Revolution. And when it came to kills, only one kill, which put me in mid-table. But when it came to base XP, I was right at the top of the table. 916 base experience points. Next highest score was the Super Conqueror, managed 913. And then the T-30 managed 852. The Super Conqueror got Brothers in Arms, High Caliber, and Steel Wall. The GWE100 picked up Brothers in Arms for getting 3 kills with the Super Conqueror. And of course, I picked up the Patrol Duty and the Scout medals. Let's have a look at the detail report. Well, I only fired 6 rounds in that game. I got 1 direct hit, 1 penetration on the Revolution, and it did kill him. I did damage of 145 hit points, and it was all at close range. I received 2 hits from the enemy, one from a TVP, the other from the SU-130, and both of them penetrated. The armor on the ELC is very, very light indeed. I spotted 9 enemy vehicles from my little position. I damaged one of the enemy, killed one of the enemy, and did 6,472 hit points of spotting damage. Now, that's not a lot. That's quite a small amount, really. I've seen somebody do 12,000 hit points of spotting damage with an ELC EVEN 90, so I know that you can do a lot better. I earned 101,727 credits on a premium account, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 82,329 credits. I got 6 bonds for getting the Patrol Duty and Scout Medal, and I also earned 1,374 XP, 137 for this being a premium vehicle, and took away 1,511 experience points altogether. So a very nice little round. It was fairly quick. Win 8 was only 265, but of course Win 8 doesn't take into account the amount of spotting damage you did, and in this game I earned a huge amount of spotting damage really for my tiny little craft. And so getting the Holy Trinity, the Spotter, Patrol Duty and Scout is very, very nice. It would be even better if it was an Ace Tanker, but obviously I'd probably have to do 12,000 hit points of spotting damage to get the Ace Tanker. But it was a nice little round. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.